brand new product from Rain Bird. One-inch all-in-one zone control. This is a basket filter with the valve already attached on top. Comes with a shut-off valve and the basket. Seriously, this is one of the coolest, latest things I've seen. Okay, this is just a standard ball valve, so nothing significant. Here's where the change came in. This is the standard basket for Rain Bird drip valves, with slight modification for it to be able to have this valve put on top. So it works as an automatic valve. Comes with the commercial solenoid. This is a full commercial setup, and basically it's already pressure regulated. Let's do a quick breakdown. There we go. Pull it off here. Okay. This is your standard basket. Get it out. Hang on. I just had to grab with a pair of pliers. So here's your standard basket. The difference is they've had to change the bottom here to put this in, which becomes the valve seat. So these two together, actually I have to align this properly. There's a tab right there. Those tabs have to actually go in line with the pipe, and now it'll drop in. So it's dropped in. You can see this is clear up at the top, where the other ones, I don't have any baskets on me at the moment, they're actually at the bottom. The cool part here, this is the actual valve right here. This is where it seats, and then the diaphragm is up top, so you can hear it. You can see the purple filter in there. It also comes with a little purple cross top for this has got to be for flow, be able to control your flow. And then this, as far as I can tell, I can't see anything in there saying what it is, but it's got to be for future pressure regulation, because it's in the same spot as where they would normally put pressure regulator for the solenoid. But if you listen, there's a diaphragm in there. That diaphragm is what's getting fed through this, and when the solenoid turns it on, there's a little tiny pilot hole right there that allows the water to escape, and that's what causes the valve to come on. So I'm going to reassemble this, and then I'm going to wire it up and show you what it looks like, and we will try it out. Okay, I'm going to show a kit for the standard setup, or their old setup. I don't know if their intent is to replace this old setup, or if it's, or I don't know, or if it's just for those that need a tighter positioning. I don't know what their plan is. This is a slightly different kit. It'll have a different top from what you normally see. These tops are no longer available, so unfortunately the kit is still good. But if you were looking for this exact one, you can't get the one that has the flow rating on it. Okay, I'm happy with how tight that is. One thing I can already see that I like better is how tight this solenoid is up against the filter housing. I mean, it's way nicer to have this setup than it is to have this setup, because you can access this. So, I mean, yeah, kudos Rain Bird for coming up with a new solution. Actually, it's only about 4.5 inches, but still, that's 4.5 inches. A significant savings in space if you weren't using these valves that come with it, and you basically just tied directly on right here. I mean, you could stack them inside of a box very tightly, very neatly, and be able to have a drip system that's much more compact with an installation. Okay, now again, I'm turning the solenoid here. You look at how tight that is, how difficult it is for me to be able to turn that because there's no room there. But I mean, it's still a good setup. Oh, and that's right there's a pretty cool feature. By the way, Rain Bird, why the heck did you stop making this? Look at that. It shows me exactly how much water is flowing. I mean, come on. You can then set this to where it's supposed to be. It tells you if it's accurate or if it's plugged up. I mean, if I turn that on and I plug this, you can see it drops it, showing that I mean, it shows straight up what's going on down the line. You should have never stopped making this guy. Both of these are really cool. This one is neat because it's the newest and super compact, but this top, this is a game changer. Why did you stop making it? All right, anyway, sorry. Let's get past my own concerns or whatever. Now this one just has a little bleeder on top. Super responsive for a bleeder. That's really responsive. Usually with bleeders they don't shut off super fast, and this does. I feel like the flow might be a little lower, but there's no way for me to tell it. Is an amazing valve set. It's called the XAOZ100 all-in-one zone control 1-inch NPT. I would say this is a must-have for someone who wants to, or a must-try for somebody who does commercial systems.